What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a box opening or unboxing for ST22. This is the new Advanced Starter Deck Amethyst Mandala, the new Sakuyamon support. We're going to get into it. We're going to open our two decks here and see if we potentially can get that low pull rate Renamon. Highly unlikely, but you never know. And we're going to take a look at what the other cards you are again this set and whether the set is kind of worth it. If you're a Sakuyamon fan, obviously this is probably a worthwhile set for you. And we continue to get great support for this deck. In fact, we're getting a promo Kazuhamon next set in BT24 we just found out about, which is going to probably work even better with synergy wise with a lot of these cards. So let's get into it. Let's open these boxes. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, of course, we have our handy dandy little knife here. We're going to open these. Okay, you gotta cut those seals, and that. And away we go. Okay, so we got the decks here. You get a little play mat there. I'll take her out. It gives you the rules on the back of how to play the game. You get your blue card sleeves, which are really cool. Blue card. It's funny because I think like someone's done this on like Line, has made like blue card sleeves and sold them for years, and now finally Bandai's like, we're doing it ourselves. So you get 2 copies of the Viximon. Sorry, 4 copies of the Viximon. You get 2 copies of the Renamon. This is one that has the low pull rate, so no low pull rate yet. You get 4 copies of the new Kyubimon. 4 copies of the Talmon. And 2 copies of the new Sakuya Ace. And 2 copies of the new Maid Mode. So Maid Mode, Ace, and Rena are all supers. Only 2 copies of the new Rika. And then 2 copies, looks like, of all the plugins. Another super Amethyst Mandala. You get 2 copies of that as well. And then you also get those are mostly new cards in the deck. They're also giving you 2 copies of the old Searcher EX2 Renamon and the BT17. You get 4 copies of the BT17 Searcher, which is a better Searcher overall, because this adds either one of your pieces and a Rika to your hand, whereas this adds a Kyubitao Sakuya name or a Rika or an option to your hand. So it just adds that option. You have 4 copies of the Kyubimon that lets you play a tamer if you have 1 or less tamers, lets you play a Rika. So obviously this is the better one because it lets you play up to 2 tamers. and of course, like this and the BT17 are both commons, so this is the first time you get it as a foil. So that's also really nice. Talmon from BT17, which is a nice card, and a foil, although we just got this as a full foil, like full like yellow border foil in the limited the Billion Bullet set. So this is actually a downgrade. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that Didn't give you anything else. But I mean, I guess in case you didn't buy Billion Bullet, they want you to have the best Sakuyamon cards, and it is one of the best Talmons. And then you have the gold Talmon Ace reprint, the gold border, which is really cool. I like that. You have the gold Sakuyamon X border. I'll give you 4 of BT19 Rika, couple yellow scramble, couple physical training, which is funny because like it's like originally I don't think they knew how good this was going to be with these generic yellow option cards, and now they're just like, okay, well, we might as well put it in the deck because yeah, they're busted. You get your keyword effect things, and then you get your weird cards. They're not reprints. They're not promos. They're ST22 cards that have nothing to do with the deck. So you got Dogachmon for the Atmon decks. A brand new. Get 2 copies of him. You got a brand new Grand Gale with Fortitude, which is kind of cool. And you get a Barbamon. A brand new Barbamon. So that's kind of interesting. And then lastly, you get your Pipe Fox and your Uka no Mitami tokens as well, are your last 2 cards. So those are cool as well because they look really, really good. And we're going to take this one here and just look quickly here and see if we maybe got that Renamon here. So no Renamon, no low pull rate. I didn't expect it, honestly. To tell you the truth, they're always really hard to pull. So the only thing you get 1 of is the tokens. So if you want to play a set of tokens, you would have to potentially buy 4 decks. I wouldn't necessarily do that. I would rather say it'd be smarter just to buy 2 decks, get everything, and then go out and buy another 2 copies of these tokens. You're probably not going to need a playset, but if you wanted one, they'll probably end up being like 50-cent cards. Or less, or probably less. But, yeah, you get 2 copies of most stuff, most of the supers. So I would say, yeah, just 2 copies of the deck, and you'll have more than enough cards left over. So that is the new starter deck, guys. That is the advanced deck. We might be putting together a deck list for this before the end of the format. Maybe we'll wait until we get that Kazuhamon. See if that's any good. So we might have that up later on. But just decide if I'm, getting bored of the yellow deck I'm playing right now. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this deck. What do you think of this advanced deck? I don't know if it's as good as previous ones we've got. It's great support. I just don't know if it's on par with, the likes of the Beelzemon deck or the Rapidmon, Mega Gargomon deck. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below, and tell me what you guys think about this overall. But looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.